Ocean City Yugioh.
What's up, everyone from Ocean City Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm here with our winner, Max, who won our April 2025 Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. And Max, tell everyone what you're playing tonight.
So tonight I was playing Blue Eyes Odion. I want to first off by saying this was a collaborative effort. I got most of this deck list from Alex in the Discord. He basically helped me brew it. He convinced me to play it. Jacob D was also integral. He pushed me to try it. And I'm really happy I did. This deck was very fun to play. I already liked the Odion cards. I liked the Blue Eyes cards, but I was kind of like on the fence about which one to really play because Blue Eyes is really good. The Tomb Keeper Odion stuff is also really good, but they both have weaknesses. And this way it's like a merging of the decks and it lets them cover each other's bases in a very cohesive way.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, let's check it out. Let's see what you got.
All right, so we're going to start with the Odion stuff. So we got one copy of Merciless Scorpion of Circuit. This guy is a one-of. He is sometimes a brick, but a lot of the times he's just really good at getting what you need. He searches Temple, he searches the field spell if you need it and it gets destroyed or for whatever reason. He's just really good. 3 copies of Anubis. This card is insane and has a price tag to match. He is the most expensive card in the archetype, even more expensive than Man. And his effect is he can recur himself and all your traps in the graveyard an infinite number of times as long as you have enough in the grave. So for every 3 cards that are Temple of the Kings or a trap, he can put 2 back and summon himself, and that is not once per turn. He also has other effects, like if you discard him, you can search Man with the Mark, who is this guy, Mr. Odion himself. This card is custom, it's insane. This guy is really sticky. If you have Temple and Treasures on the board, he protects them and they protect him. He protects all the Apophis traps. They're really hard to get rid of if you set up. So it's like, they just like a symbiotic relationship. And these cards are really good for what we didn't expect would be great. 3 copies of Treasures of the Kings. This is the field spell. It's mandatory. It's also very good. On activation, it sets an Apophis trap, which it can be, usually you set this copy of Apophis the Serpent. You can play 1 or 2. In this deck, I play 1 because it's really easy to recur. This card lets you set another Apophis trap. We play 2 of the Serpent and 1 of this other card, which is the dog, the Statue of Anguish pattern. And then 1 copy right over here of Temple of the Kings. This card is treated as Temple. These cards get into your extra deck, which is really good. There's ways to reset them. It's a very good loop once it gets going. It's really sticky and hard to get rid of. This card is an honorary Apophis. It is a non-once per turn pop for every time you summon a monster from back row, which is in this game where like Detonator exists and is limited now. This guy can pop more than Detonator sometimes. It's insane.
That's pretty nuts.
Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the Blue Eyes cards. So, honorary Blue Eyes guy, Effect Veiler. Play 3, just good hand trap, not once per turn. 3 Sage. I have this sort of out of order. Got the normal guys. You got 1, 2, 3 Maiden, 1 Jet, 2 Vanillas, aka Brick Eyes. This is pretty standard. If you've seen a Blue Eyes deck, you've seen this one. You got 1 copy of the traps. You got 1 copy of the field spell, also a brick, 3 wishes, and 1 war. If the main issue of the Blue Eyes deck is if their vanillas get banished, you are just sad unless you have a copy of Roar. And if you use that, you have no way to save you. And that happened in the finals against Andre. He banished both of my vanillas and I lost. So that's how you get, if you really want to shut down Blue Eyes, banish their vanillas. And that's all for the Blue Eyes. This is just miscellaneous stuff. 1 terraforming, some hand traps. You got Droll. He is too good right now. This hits so many decks. It's dumb. Imperm because this is a trap deck and we want to set stuff. Talents because it's a one-of and it's good. And then 3 of the favorite bestials. Mag and his 2 brothers. These came up in the finals, but I honestly didn't see them that often. Mag often is just it just searches Dro's Worm, because there's not really, like, you're not going to summon Blue Eyes with it. You might summon Jet, but most of the time you're just summoning another another Bestial. I think this non-engine count was great. There's so many starters that they're both non-engine and starters. That's like the main thing, is that any level 1 spellcaster, which they're almost all of them, they're all starters that can get you into Blue Eyes and all that stuff. It's really cool. Moving on to the extra, we got Ultimate Spirit, 2 copies of Normal Spirit, and Lightstorm Dragon. Dead is all for the Synchros. I didn't play any Black Rose because the other parts of the deck are kind of tight. But some of this is flexible. I could play Black Rose, Moonlight, stuff like that. 1 copy of Neo, 1 copy of Tyrant, and in terms of other dragon stuff, we got Seals, and the 2 Spirit. 1, 2. So this is pretty much all Blue Eyes stuff. You can summon all these pretty much every game. Miscellaneous, got a Link Spider for that Nibiru case. We got SP for when you need it. Silhat Rabbit is what you set the dog. That's the only real way to cheat it out of the deck. And then the 2 Apophis fusions. You contact fuse these with 2 Apophis trap cards, and if you activate a trap, any trap in the same chain, or even your opponent does, you can pop one of their cards. Just target pop. And ignition effect, it can target up to 3 Apophis cards in the grave and reset them. So it basically is a never-ending loop as long as it's on the field. The pop and set is not once per turn.
That's pretty nuts.
It's not once per turn. So if you have 2 and they get rid of 1 or negate the other, you just keep going. It's a level 6, so if I had like more room, or different tech, you could put level 6s in here. Like if also are Lars, if you had like you could do what's it called, some Fiendsmith plays if you really wanted to, because it's level 6, and you play Fiendsmith in a different version of this deck. But yeah, that's the extra. I'm just gonna talk about the side real quick. Nothing too crazy. All right, so we got 3 copies of Gravekeeper's Inscription. I sided this in every time going first against the deck that I knew would get hit by it. I don't think I saw it once, even though I sided it. Good old evenly matched. Nothing crazy there. Lancia for the Malice matchup. Didn't see it, but I mean, other decks get hit by it sometimes. Fulos, I sided this in every game. And then Kashtira, just because it's just more Link stuff, and Unicorn hits pretty much every deck right now. Anything that has a one of
detonator,
even just detonator. I mean, I did play against Mitsurugi Raziel in one of the rounds, and unfortunately, it wasn't really. I didn't really get to the Kashtira stuff, and when I could have gotten to it, I was in no position to need it. So as it stands, this was just good to have. In the deck that Alex and I talked about, these cards were Solemn Judgments, which would have probably served the same purpose. It's just a good card. So, yeah, that's the list. There's nothing super insane about it. It's just 2 really good control strategies that work really well with each other.
Well, this is a really interesting deck profile, and congratulations, Max. And until next time, everyone from Ocean City Yu-Gi-Oh!, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.
Yeah. I really gotta give it to my day ones. Do it for my friendos. My grind, I'm feeling a crescendo. Why not? Give it everything I got. My whole team saying this my shot. Yeah, we got a bond, call it 007. My bar Slurpee in the summer, call it 7-Eleven. I used to hesitate with my cross, had him slipping in heaven. The Reverend had to stop by just to check for possession. I don't need a reason, I just do it cause I'm blessed with it. Know your boy's dripping, got the sauce, yeah, I'm dressed in it. Even though there's talent on the team, I'm the best with it. Pressed with it, sticking out my chest with it, yeah. Whoa, that's crazy. Your friend's ghost, call them all Pat Swayze. Whoa, mine wavy, squad vibes like Jay-Z.